Hello, this is Neal with Lane Arms and Appraisals. I am here today with a Ruger No. 1S Medium Sporter single shot rifle and 9.3 by 74 rimmed. Now, the Ruger No. 1 rifle is a falling block single shot rifle developed in 1966 when Ruger first introduced it. They've made it in a lot of configurations and calibers over the year. Different fore-end styles, different barrel lengths, different barrel contours. They've done it in walnut stock and laminate stock. And they've made it in everything from 22 long rifle all the way up to 45-70 and 458 lot. This falling block action is a very strong action. It'll handle the pressures of almost any cartridge you would want to chamber in this rifle. It's a single shot, so it's a really light, handy rifle. They're usually very accurate rifles, and they're just a phenomenally made rifle. Now, Ruger made this thing from 1966. They still make it. They essentially dropped it from their catalog in 2014. I remember 20 years ago, we would at any given time in the gun shop, we'd have a rack of 5, 6, 8, 10 of these rifles in a bunch of different calibers and configurations, and we usually sold them pretty well. But Ruger's not really making them now, except they catalog a few distributor exclusives every year. Lipsy's is a big distributor that always orders some No. 1 rifles every year, so those are available sometimes. But the prices of these, the collectability of them, just keeps trending up because as a standard catalog rifle, hasn't really been available since about 2014, 2015. This one is the No. 1 Medium Sporter. The Medium Sporter rifle has a walnut stock, the Alex Henry style fore-end with that groove there in the fore-end, and then a 22-inch medium contour barrel. This particular rifle is a 9.3 by 74R. Some of you just heard about that caliber for the first time. Some of you are trying to jump into the video with me to tell me how amazing your 9.3 by 74R is. What is a 9.3 by 74R? It's a German cartridge developed around 1900 as an alternative to some of the British sporting rifle cartridges that were being developed for large game in Africa at that time. Caliber-wise, power-wise, it falls somewhere between a 35 Whelen and a 375 H&H. It doesn't really develop the velocity of either of those two calibers, but power-wise, it's actually very similar. Almost anything you could do with a 375 H&H, you can do with a 9.3 by 74R, and a lot of European hunters for over a century have been using it with great success on all the large game in Africa. Anyway, this one was only manufactured in this caliber from 2007 to 2011. Kind of a rare rifle. It's a really classy looking gun. Ruger does it with that quarter rib on there. It's got an adjustable rear sight and a front sight. You've got your front barrel band swivel there. So it's a really good looking gun. This one has a Leupold VX3 on it and a 1.5 to 5, which is a good magnification for this type of rifle. So it's just a really classy little gun. If you get the opportunity to come across a nice Ruger No. 1 in any caliber, any configuration, great rifles. If you have the opportunity to add one to your collection, they're really classy, especially if it's a more rare configuration, as this one is. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is Neal with Lane Arms and Appraisals. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button on your way out.